them take. No more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run.
Stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol by my whiskey, politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Hey everyone, good to see ya. Hope y'all had a great day. I know y'all getting tired of hearing me say that, but I do. Hope each and every one of y'all had an amazing day. Great day. It was pretty warm here today. Get close to 80. Well, over 80 a little bit. So it was good. Hey, Darlene, Tracy, Chris, D, Bitbot, Susan. Good to see each and every one of you. It's been one of those days. I would just want to crawl in bed and pull the covers over my head. And maybe tomorrow will be better. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. Alrighty. I don't have much news because I got behind this morning. Little Miss Princess Yowza's child threw a little fit and didn't want to go to the babysitter so I could go to work. So I accidentally left my pocketbook at the house. So that meant I drove all day long without my driver's license, and praise the Lord, I didn't get stopped, because the way my luck goes, it isn't too good. But I had to come back home and get my pocketbook with my driver's license and everything. And then I had to put gas in the car. And then I had to go and get groceries. And then I had to go pick her up because she didn't want to go with me. So it's just been one of those days. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see you. Love you. But we made it. I made it. We made it. Alrighty, let's see what I do have. Not much, it seems, but that's okay. Okay, here's a few news headlines in a minute and a half. I like these. So here's the top news that they believe is top news.
Good evening, I'm Bill Malugin, and this is your Fox News Report. It's day 7 of Operation Epic Fury, and CENTCOM says the U.S. has now struck more than 3,000 regime targets. President Trump says the only option on the table for Iran is, quote, unconditional surrender.
Of course, the overall mission in this operation is to ensure that Iran can never again possess a nuclear weapon.
The president also says the U.S. will help rebuild Iran after it surrenders. And the conflict is sending oil prices soaring to their highest levels in 2 years. Gas prices jumping 34 cents a gallon in just the last week alone. President Trump says prices will go down when the fighting stops, but that spike combined with a weak jobs report has some investors spooked. Unemployment claims saw the second biggest monthly increase since the pandemic. President Trump says he wants to save college sports. Some of the biggest names in sports met at the White House to talk about how to limit payments to college athletes, which the president calls an unprecedented threat.
We have college players that don't want to go to the NFL because they're making more money in college.
And in Chicago, thousands of mourners, including 3 former presidents, came together for the homegoing service for civil rights leader Jesse Jackson, with speakers quoting Jackson's most famous slogan, "Keep hope alive." I'm Bill Malugin in Washington. Have a great night.
Sweet and to the point. And then I've got I guess we'll play Scotty. Then we got one of Baby Trump. And that's all that I've got stored up. I'm a slacker today, but it's okay.
You know when somebody says, I ain't saying you're wrong, you better brace yourself, because they are absolutely about to tell you that you are wrong. They just trying to be polite about it. That phrase is basically a warning label. I ain't saying you're wrong, but that but is the whole point. That's the hammer. It always comes out when you're feeling confident too. You'll say something like it's a fact, and then here they come. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that ain't how I would do it. Which is the South's way of saying, I'm about to correct you, and then still act like we're friends. Then they start talking slow like you need time to accept it. They'll even add in little cushions. You might not know. It's a lot of people that don't realize now you're standing there getting fixed like a crooked picture frame. And if you push back, they don't argue. They go calmer. Oh no, do what you want. That's the coldest sentence in the South. Because do what you want really means you're going to learn today. That's why that phrase is so dangerous. It's correction with manners. You don't even realize you got checked till you replay it later.
That's one thing about us down here. We've got manners. We say things in a polite way. We give you a polite way, and you do with it as you want. And if you don't take heed to the warning, then we get a little bit stronger until you finally do get it. Tracy, no. Tracy, come on. You really. Tina, What big thing happened in Texas 190 years ago today? I don't. The Alamo? Heck if I know. You tell me, Tracy, what happened? Hey, Mel, good to see you. Mel, you know what happened 150 years ago in Texas? No, 190 years ago in Texas today. Anyone? Hope you're having a great day, Melanie. That's what I was thinking. The Alamo's the only thing I know. I could I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm just saying the Alamo, but heck. I can't even remember what I done yesterday. They invaded the outhouse. I don't know about that one. So it was the Alamo, right, Tracy? Help me. Did I get it right? Did we get it right? Woo, we got it right. Yay. That's the only thing I know Texas has done a lot, but in my mind, that's the only thing I can think of. Alrighty, now we got. Yeah, Darlene, I figured you'd like that one because that's the way we do and we act. Here is Baby Trump giving an update on Iran. Cindy, if you're watching, we love you. Be safe. Enjoy the weather.
Hey, man, how's your epic furry mission going?
For the last time, Joe, it's epic fury, okay? Not furry.
What's the difference, man?
The difference, Joe, is fury sounds very strong and impressive and manly, just like me, okay? Your very foolish mission name sounds like an operation to wax Rashida Tlaib's facial hair. It's not good.
All right, then. How's your manly fury mission working out?
How's it working out? I think it's working out spectacularly. We've taken out 90% of their missile launch capacity, hit 2,000 military targets. Their leadership is in pieces. Every time a group of them get together to try and figure out who should be in command. PD ruins their plans very quickly.
Well, that's groovy, man. But who are you going to talk to over there to figure out what happens next?
Oh, I got that all figured out, Joe. They want the former Supreme Leader's very stupid son, he's a lot like yours, to be new Supreme Leader.
Oh, come on, man.
You have got to stop blowing us up.
Who is this? This doesn't sound like the Supreme Leader. I only talk to the leaders. Why don't you put your dad on the phone?
That is not funny. You are a great mean orange man. We don't like being blown up. We like blowing other people's stuff up.
Oh, calm down, you little wacko. It's a little funny. Have a sense of humor. And listen, you all have been very bad boys for a very long time. Okay? And now you're getting spanked, and I'm not going to stop just because you're crying like little babies. So it's all going to work out, Joe. I'm taking care of it.
Well, I think it's awful. I think the terrorists are right. We aren't supposed to do anything about terrorists, okay? It's better to just let them be and hope that nothing ever goes wrong, because then you are unburdened from all responsibility.
Hey, Trumpy, do you think she knows that we let her hang around here not for her opinions, but so I can have some eye candy?
Bill, what the hell are you wearing?
Oh, well, Hillary didn't like how I did in my epi deposition the other day, so she's making me wear Monica's dress. Come on, Trumpy. Your sidekick is taking my picture and laughing at me. Make him stop.
Good job, JD. Let's post that all over social media so everybody can laugh at how deranged Bill is.
Hey, man, who's that pretty lady over there?
It's not a pretty lady, you lunatic. It's Bill, very stupidly, parading around in a dress.
How dare you? If he wants to feel pretty and wear dresses around like me, he should be able to. Here, I'll give him some of my tampons.
Hey, man, I agree with the frog face guy. Some of the best ladies I know started out as men.
All right. It seems that you all have gone right out of your minds. Bill is wearing dresses around like a insane person. Tampon. Tim thinks everybody needs tampons like him. And Joe thinks all the men who used to be women are pretty ladies. It's unbelievable. Okay, Bill.
That was another good one. They done a good job. I don't know why they made Biden so dang cute. Oh, me. Alrighty. Well, we got 9 minutes. Let me see. Got 9 minutes. What are y'all planning on doing tomorrow? Oh, thank you, Mel. We love having you here. Your family. We love you. We love each and every one. Rumble is part of our family too. We got a big family that we love. You're going to the hospital? Oh, you're working, D? Gosh. Well, try not to work too hard at least. Tracy, give Chris a hug from us. And Chris, I'm not giving you too much longer to get straightened out. Oil change? That could be interesting. Oh, I would mess that totally up. I would probably put transmission fluid in where the oil goes, or forget to put the plug back in. Right? That'd be something I would do. I don't even know where the oil goes in the car. I really don't know how to check it. I know there's a dipstick or something like that you pull out and look at. My dad told me, but they never. My family is mainly guys, and they never taught me anything like that. It's not a girl's job. So I should have said, well, when I get older and isn't married, then who's gonna take care of me? But they all pitch in and help me. My uncles, my nephews, my cousins. It took me till I was, let me see, 15? Yeah, I believe it was 15 when my dad finally took me fishing for the first time. He said that wasn't a girl's thing to do. He's one of those type people. Oh, Sunday you're going to Mama Faye's visitation? That's nice, Dee. Oh, we'll be praying for you. And Santa always. I think I might be me and Sky might be going on an adventure Saturday. Cause I got some fans that likes to, so we're just gonna go on an adventure. But my family y'all know if you think about it, but I'm just gonna call it an adventure. Gator girl, don't be ratting me out. I'm gonna have to change plans. I may go to the dam. The dam sounds pretty nice. Tracy, I don't get into trouble. Trouble follows me. It finds me. I can be home and trouble will knock on the door. Nope. I'm done skateboarding. I officially hung it up the other day. I'm good. Hoverboard would kill me. I mean, I would. No, I don't even want Sky to have one of those things. You think? No. Gator Girl's trying to put me out of my misery. Them's more dangerous than a skateboard. Oh, really, Mel? You did, Gator Girl? You tried to ride a hoverboard? Oh, Lord. I just can't seem to, I don't think, I just can't make myself do it, because I know if I do it, I'm going to hurt myself. 2 minutes, pass it back. One minute. I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't have much to show y'all. I was working on something. Y'all will see. It's short, but it took me a while to find what I wanted to for it. After the list of victims, I got something else to show you. Oh, everybody be getting ready. We're getting ready to rock and roll right here. Right here. Okay, I'm talking my normal talk. I need to watch it. Ain't right, Gator Girl. Somebody might make fun of my drawl, so I need to watch how I talk. 3, 2, 1. USA, 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 USA. USA, the greatest. I wouldn't want to live in another country. I'm good right here. All right, thank each and every one of y'all for doing the national anthem with me. And here are the lives that's been stolen by illegals.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright
Alrighty. Thank y'all. And I made one for our soldiers that give it all fighting Iran. So I got a lot of people in my family that's was in the military. My cousin Joy, he was in the Air Force and he just got out last year. So I want to do something special. I mean, it's not special because they passed away, but you know what I mean. I just want to do something for them too, because they give their all for us to keep our freedoms and to help other countries when they need it. So here's something I made for the 6 that we lost. So, rest in peace and thank you for giving your all for us. You did too, D? Yeah. I just couldn't imagine, like Joy, on his forums, he put me next of kin. I just couldn't imagine someone coming up to the door and knocking. Okay, I need to quit thinking about that. Okay. Now, let's get some trivia on. That's the saddest part. The last 2, I think that we do Gator Girl. It puts you in your feelings, which I guess is good because it shows that we do have feelings and that we do care and we do love, and it does hurt. Okay, now, what do y'all want to play? Do y'all want to try to finish, or you ain't gonna finish, but try to do the general? Or I got 2 different Bible trivia games. Hide and seek. I don't have hide and seek. Okay, if I pick it, you're gonna be in trouble. I'm giving you far warning. Heads up. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm gonna try the new Bible trivia because I got to get. And then if it's not what it's looked like it would be, we would go to general. But we will see. It looked good. It looked like it was good, but we'll see. Let's see. Share screen. Okay. Here we go.
How closely have you studied the ministry of Jesus? This 25-question quiz will challenge your memory of his miracles, his words, and the events that shaped history. Some questions are straightforward, others will make you think twice. So put your thinking cap on and let's begin. Question 1. Where did Jesus tell the blind man to wash so he could see? A. Jordan River, B. Pool of Siloam, or C. Pool of Bethesda?
So, what do y'all think? Gator Girl says A. Hey, goodbye.
Hey, we can get anybody else up here with us or no?
I don't guess. They don't like me. You're the only one that can stand me, I guess. Tracy don't love me no more. Chris can't because he's in the hospital. Gator Girl is her day off, so it's just you don't love me no more. Okay, Gator Girl has A. Tracy has A. Darlene has A. Melanie has A.
Susan and I both picked B.
I think it's A. And the answer is, oh, Darlene, I love you too. Bunches.
Making peeps.
The correct answer is B. Pool of Siloam.
Rumble wins.
And said to him, go wash in the pool of Siloam.
Cheaters.
He went his way therefore and washed.
Yo, using Alexa.
John 9, verse 7. Question 2. What name did Jesus most often use for himself? A. Lord, B. Messiah, or C. Son of Man?
I'm going to go C. Come on, YouTube. They're one ahead of us. Darlene says C. Come on, we got this. Tracy says C.
So I'm sorry, you're waiting for me?
No, I'm still waiting on my my family. Okay, Gator Girl. Gator Girl C. So
Okay.
y'all know.
Yeah, I picked C and Susan picked C.
Well, looks like we're still gonna be, y'all still gonna be one ahead of us. We got to beat them. YouTube. D says C.
The correct answer is C. Son of Man. And Jesus saith unto him, The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. Matthew 8, verse 20. Question 3. Who washed his hands and said he was not guilty of Jesus' death? A. Pilate, B. Caesar, or C. Herod?
Some reason I'm thinking A. I'm thinking A. D's thinking. Oh, that was for the last question. Gator Girl A. Tracy A. Oh, Melanie A. Darlene A. D A.
Susan A. and I had A.
And the answer is.
There's just saying there's a Rolling Stones song that gives away the answer to this. Really, not a very. I mean, the name of the song is not very good. I'm sure everyone has heard "Sympathy of the Devil." I'm sure you've heard it. You just don't remember it. And there's a line in there where it's, since we're going to go with the answer anyway, it's Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. So I never forget that. Go ahead.
Well, that's a good way to remember.
Well, it's better if I just remembered it from the Bible, but yeah.
Hey, I use everything to try to remember stuff.
Yeah, Melanie remembers it too.
The correct answer is A. Pilate. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Matthew 27, verse 24. Question 4. Which prophet did Jesus mention when talking about the only sign that would be given? A. Jonah, B. Joel, or C. Hosea?
Whoa. I don't know this one, so it's going to be a guess.
Gator Girl says C. That's where I was thinking. I don't know, but that's where I was thinking. Because Jonah was the whale. Could be anything, but I just pictured that with the whale, so it took it out of my selection. But I was thinking C. Gator Girl says C. Darlene says C. Melanie has question marks. Tracy C. and D C.
And Susan, you're sticking with that? I picked B. And Susan was an A question mark.
Gator Girl, it's a whale to me. I know it says a big fish, but it's a whale.
Here's the thing about that whole, let's get this
okay
real quick. This Jonah thing in the whale is an air-breathing mammal, right? It breathes air. If Jonah was in a fish that breathes water, it gets oxygen through water, it'd be drowned. I mean, the whale thing sounds pretty good to me, but go ahead.
Yeah, because it's got that little hole on top of his head to do all that.
Sorry for the science.
I agree. I'm going to stick with the whale. I don't care what it says. It says the big fish. No.
So play it.
Let's do it.
I'm sorry, I created the diversion. These people are waiting for their answer.
The correct answer is A, Jonah.
Good going,
Jesus
Susan.
said the only sign given
Susan.
would be the sign of Jonah.
Way to go.
But he answered and said unto them, An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
Wow.
And there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
Wow.
Matthew 12, verse 39. Question 5. During which feast did Jesus say, If any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink? A. Passover. B. Feast of Weeks. Or C. Feast of Tabernacles.
I'm going to go with A.
Oh, Melanie said timeout. I'm sorry, did she have to take a break?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
All right. During which feast did Jesus say? Oh boy.
Come
Yeah.
on, YouTube.
It's a guess. I'm guessing.
Gator Girl says A. And Darlene says C.
You know, it could be. She could be. Could be.
And D says A.
Susan said A. And I said C.
And Tracy says C. And the answer is
The correct answer is C, Feast of Tabernacles.
crap.
In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. John 7, verse 37.
Half of us got it right over here.
Which disciple
Yeah,
said
well,
to
half of us
Jesus,
over here
Lord,
too.
shew us the
So
Father? A. Philip, B. Thomas, or C. Peter?
Oh. Let me see. I'm gonna go with B. I think. Okay. Gator Girl says B. Tracy says B. Darlene says B.
oh boy. We're supposed to give answers? Sorry.
Yeah. And D says B.
Fine. I'll guess. I'm gonna. Susan and I both took B.
Tracy says Thomas is my little brother's name, so I choose it. Y'all using my logic now.
I was just gonna say Tina's logic.
That's the way we roll. See, I rub off on you. Here we go. Tracy.
The correct answer is A. Philip.
Oh no.
Philip saith unto him, Lord, shew us the Father, and it sufficeth us. John 14, verse 8. Question 7. Who climbed up a tree because he wanted to see Jesus?
Oh, I
A.
know that one.
Simon, B. Zacchaeus, or C. Bartimaeus?
I
Yeah, I know
say
this one too.
B. Gator Girl said B. Okay, D. Tracy, I'm very sorry that my technique didn't work for you. It's known not to work. Okay, we got Tracy B, Gator Girl B, and Darlene B.
And I picked B and Susan picked B.
We got B across the board. He was a wee little man. That song we sung in church when I was little.
The correct answer is B. Zacchaeus. He climbed the tree because he was small in stature. And he ran before and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was to pass that way. Luke 19, verse 4.
Is Sky
Question
listening
8.
right now?
Which Old Testament
Yeah.
chapter
Oh,
talks about
she's
God
going to
being
remember
the
that
shepherd
one.
of his people? A. Psalm 23, B. Ezekiel 34, or C. Isaiah 40?
She's still upset over the whale and the fish. We hang on to stuff down here. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I'm going to go with that. I'm fairly certain. So did we lose Mel?
I guess A. I'm gonna go with A, I think. I don't know. She might be taking her medicine. Maybe. I don't know.
What kind of tree did he
Gator Girl
climb?
said sycamore. A sycamore tree
Oh.
did the wee little man climb.
There's Mel. She's back.
Oh, welcome back. See, meds. I figured that's what it was. Gator Girl has A. Tracy has A. Darlene has A. Chris has A.
Yep, exactly, Gator. She got it. I have A and Susan has A.
And the answer is
Mel, is Mel on this one? Oh,
she probably will get in the next one, I'd say.
okay.
That's usually what she does, I believe. I'll wait just a second to see. Okay.
The correct answer is B. Ezekiel 34. God
Mm.
promised to shepherd his people himself. I will feed my flock, and I will cause them to lie down, saith the Lord God. Ezekiel 34, verse 15.
Wow. I was with Gator. I
Question
thought that
9.
Psalm
What
23 started
miracle
off.
did Jesus perform in the town of Nain? A. Calmed a storm, B. Cleansed a leper, or C. Raised a widow's son?
I believe it's going to be between B and C. So I'm going to go with what chat says. I
Yeah,
believe
I mean, I'm with Gator on the last question, though. It starts off Psalm 23 with "The Lord is my shepherd." Really? I, mm, Okay.
They probably tricked us, but they did have a verse there.
Yeah.
Was it right? Was it Gator Girl? Was that verse right?
All right.
You got Chris with A, Tracy with B, Gator Girl with C, and I guess I'll go with C. Chris is A, Tracy B, Gator C, Darlene C, Melanie C, and I think I'm going to hang with Tracy. I'll go down with Tracy.
Susan and I are both guessing C.
So here we go.
The correct answer is C, raised a widow's son. And he
Yay.
came and touched the bier, and they that bare him stood still. And he said, Young man, I say unto thee, arise. Luke 7, verse 14. Question 10. Which prophet first said, My house shall be called an house of prayer? A.
My pleasure.
Isaiah, B. Malachi, or C. Jeremiah?
Oh boy.
I think I'm going to go with Malachi because I can pronounce his name good.
Oh boy.
See, Tracy? There's another technique you can use.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can pronounce A and C.
Yeah, but I like Malachi. Didn't it how it sounds? Tracy C.
No,
Darlene. Tracy A. Chris is. Wait, he didn't put that. That was for the last one. Tracy A. Gator Girl. Chris laughing. Darlene A. Come on, nobody gonna pick Malachi with. Gator Girl says C. Chris said C. Tracy said.
Okay. Susan and I both have A.
Who else said? Darlene had A over on this side, and Tracy.
Yeah.
Melanie's thinking. Chris, when don't I? That's why I said if anything serious goes on, you don't need me to be with you. A. Melanie A. So here we go.
Wow, Oklahoma's getting pounded again tonight.
Oh, man.
The correct answer is A. Isaiah. Their burnt offerings
Yay.
and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon mine altar. For mine house shall be called an house of prayer for all people. Isaiah 56, verse 7. Question 11. Which sin did Jesus warn would never be forgiven? A. Murder.
Oh,
B.
it's easy.
Denying Christ. Or C. Blasphemy against the Holy Ghost.
C. Gator Girl says C. Chris says C. Darlene says C. Tracy says C. Mel says C.
I say C, and Susan said C.
C across.
It's a good question, Mel.
The correct answer is C. Blasphemy against the Holy Ghost. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven unto men. Matthew 12, verse 31. Question 12. In which gospel do we read that Jesus said, I must be about my Father's business? A.
Boy.
John, B. Luke, or C. Matthew?
My rationale on this one's only because I don't know. I don't think it's in Matthew. I'm gonna go with B. And I hate to say it's almost a guess, but
That's what I was gonna pick B because I like the name. Because I really don't know either. Like Bo and Luke on Duke's.
yes, officer. I thought that speed limit sign was a suggestion. That's just how it looked to me. Okay.
Well, if you're friendly and joke with them, they're nicer. But if you're all rude and hateful and yell at them, you're not so nice.
Right, Chris. She had to write a book, right?
Chris says B. Darlene says B. Tracy says B. Gator Girl says A. And
Melanie said B.
Melanie says B.
And I said B, and Susan says B.
See, the name Luke is a popular name.
We'll find out here real quick.
Ooh, the correct answer is B, Luke. Jesus said this when he was 12 years old. And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business? Luke 2, verse 49. Question 13. What
Chris, it
animal
would be
did
a good
Jesus
door
call
stop.
Herod Antipas? A. Lion, B. Fox, or C. Serpent?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, he wasn't a good guy, so that's kind
I'm gonna
of
go
is the
serpent.
hint. Yeah, right?
Yeah, because Lion of Judah, Lion's a good animal. A fox, he's sneaky as a fox. I think, see. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay. Chris says C. Gator Girl says C. Darlene says C. Melanie says C.
And Susan and I both had C.
And Tracy has B. A fox.
Which is probably that thinking about it, the more I think about it, that's why I gotta stop thinking. But that's kind of leading back to what you were saying about a fox. But hey, I'm in my answer. already hit the button.
Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, Tracy, way to go. Now we're tied.
Go ye and tell that fox, behold, I cast out devils, and I do cures today and tomorrow, and the third day I shall be perfected. Luke 13, verse 32.
Like I said, I don't know
Question
Luke that
14.
well. We got to reread
What
it.
story did Jesus tell that only Luke records?
Oh,
A, the sower,
really?
B, the talents, or C, the good Samaritan?
Oh my goodness.
You spoke and
Yeah, right.
Okay, Melanie. Love you. Chris says A. I'm wanting to say B, but I don't know. So far, Chris A and me B. Gator Girl says C. So we got A, B, and C.
Oh boy.
Darlene says C. Tracy says C. Looks like
Yep.
the C's winning out over here.
Susan and I are picking C.
Okay, the answer is
The correct answer is C, the good Samaritan. But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion on him. Luke 10, verse 33. Question 15. Which Herod made fun of Jesus and sent him back to Pilate? A. Herod Agrippa, B. Herod the Great, or C. Herod Antipas?
Antiphas. Reminds me of Antifa. Oh. I'm gonna go with A.
What did you say? Would you say Herod and Antifa?
Yeah.
Oh,
Antiphas. I said it sounds too much like Antifa.
it does.
So I'm gonna go with A. And dadgummit, look at all them C's.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Antiphas.
Susan and I both picked A.
Chris C, Gator Girl C, Tracy C, Darlene C, D C, and I said A.
Yeah, and we picked A.
The
Oh,
correct answer is C, Herod
Antifa.
And Herod with his men of war set him at naught, and mocked him, and arrayed him in a gorgeous robe.
We're
and
ahead
sent him
one
again to
now.
Pilate.
Rumble.
Luke 23,
And in a
verse
boo
11.
boo.
Question 16. Which prophet did Jesus read from in the synagogue at Nazareth? A. Isaiah, B. Micah, or C. Jeremiah?
I like Jeremiah. Okay, we got Chris with B, D with B, Tracy with B, Micah, and Darlene with B, and I picked C.
Susan and I picked A, and Gator Girl picked A.
Well, Gator Girl.
The correct answer is A,
Well.
Isaiah. And the Lord delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah.
How rude.
And when he had opened the book, he found the place where it was written. Luke 4, verse 17. Question 17. In the bread of life teaching, which Greek word for eat means to chew? A,
No.
pino, B, trogo, or C, duo?
Here we go.
Yeah, right. Who's been reading the Bible in Greek? Anybody?
I'm gonna go with A because changed the P to T and it's Tina.
It's an O, Tino.
Oh, that's an O. Oh, I thought it was an A.
No.
Well, never mind. I changed my answer. I'm gonna go with B.
Susan, me neither. Let's see. Oh,
D has no clue.
I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna go with this. According to Tina logic.
D
Trogo sounds like
doesn't
chewing, like a
know.
chewing thing, doesn't it? Doesn't B sound like a chewing thing? Trogo, like you're trogoing. Just saying. That's Tina logic. So I'm taking B. Susan and I both have B.
D has don't know. He's like us. Chris says B. Gator Girl says B. Tracy says B. And Darlene says B with question marks.
Yeah, and we're B. Susan and I are both B. Did you stick with your A for Tino?
No.
Oh, okay.
The correct answer is B, trogo. John used a word that meant to chew or gnaw. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. John 6, verse
See, now you know
54.
some Greek. Are you trogoing your food?
Where did Jesus say, I am the resurrection and the life?
My family,
A,
my
at the
dad
Last
will just
Supper,
look at me.
B, in Nazareth, or C, at Lazarus' tomb?
Oh, no.
I'm kind of wanting to say A. Because I kind of remember it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Hold it.
Okay, we got Chris B, Gator Girl A, Darlene A, Tracy A, D A, me A.
We're split. I took A and Susan took C.
Okay, we will see.
There you go,
The correct
Susan.
answer is C. At Lazarus'
Wow,
tomb.
way to go,
He
Susan.
spoke these words before raising Lazarus. Jesus
I was
said unto her,
thinking about
I
that.
am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. John 11, verse 25. Question 19. What did the leaders first accuse Jesus of before Pilate? A. Healing on the Sabbath. B. Forbidding to give tribute to Caesar. Or C. Claiming to be the Son of God.
Oh, I don't believe I've ever heard of Pilate saying that he was the Son of God. Don't believe I have. So I'm gonna mark that out. Now I've got two choices here.
Oh,
I guess I'm going to go with A. I guess. I really don't know. Okay, we got Chris says C, D says C, Gator Girl says A, Tracy says A, Darlene says A.
Susan and I are both going with B.
What kind of logic with it? Just because I said so on this one. Ain't got no words of wisdom.
Susan and I are going. We're going with B.
Okay. Let's see.
I think we have all of them covered, right?
The correct answer is B.
Yay, Susan.
Tribute to
Good
Caesar.
job.
And they began to accuse him, saying, We found this fellow perverting the nation, and forbidding to give tribute to Caesar, saying that he himself is Christ a king. Luke 23, verse 2. Question 20. Which synagogue leader asked Jesus to heal his dying daughter? A. Jairus, B. Gamaliel, or C. Nicodemus?
Oh boy.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch. Okay, I pick B. Tracy says C. Chris says C because it's hard to say. No, when all the names are hard, I do any, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know the answer.
Yeah. Susan and I are both going with C.
Melanie says she's still learning.
We all are.
Yep.
I know
Darlene
I need
says,
to read. Oh, go ahead.
Darlene says C. And y'all two said C, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, and Gators said A.
Oh, you slid that one in at the end, Gator Girl.
There you go.
Well,
Gator,
The
good.
answer is
Good.
A. Jairus. He fell at
Good
Jesus'
job.
feet, asking for help. And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet. Mark 5, verse 22.
Another book I need to
Question
read more.
21. Which gospel says Jesus sweat like drops of blood? A. Luke, B. John, or C. Mark?
Tina logic, after having the last question be a Mark question, I almost want to go Mark because I don't know. I know he did, but I don't know if it's described in John. Oh,
I don't know. I kind of like. I'm still looking at Luke.
right. Everything else was Luke earlier.
Chris is B. John. Chris. I just try to make things fun.
Oh, it looks like the Luke logic is taking effect.
Chris B, Gator Girl A, Darlene A, and Tracy A.
And Susan and I are both going with C.
It's Marky Mark.
Derek's going with all the above. D.
Woo!
The correct answer is A. Luke. And being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as it were great drops
Well,
of
I know
blood
I read
falling
it.
down to
I
the
just
ground.
obviously
Luke
don't remember
22,
where.
verse 44. Question 22. Jesus talked about
Out of
the queen
100
the south.
questions, I got
Who was
one
she?
right.
A.
Logic.
Jezebel, B. Bathsheba, or C. the Queen of Sheba?
I'm gonna go with Bathsheba. B. Gator Girl says B. She's with me. Woo-hoo. Tracy B.
Okay. Yeah, Susan and I are both going to go with A.
We got Gator Girl B. Tracy B. Darlene B. Me B.
Yeah, it's the top of the hour.
And that's my side. D's
Okay.
got D.
And we're both A.
And Chris says C because it sounds good. Gonna follow Tina B is what D says. So B on this side, and y'all got A. Here we go. Oh.
The correct answer is C. The Queen of Sheba. The Queen
D,
of
I'm
the south
sorry I took
shall
you
rise
down
up
the
in
dark
judgment
path.
with this generation, and shall condemn it. For she came from the uttermost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, a greater than Solomon is here. Matthew 12, verse 42.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Gator, it's time to quit anyway.
Yeah.
So we start with question 23 tomorrow. Read Luke and Mark.
And John. And Peter.
I get dumped? Oh, yeah.
You're still here. See? There you are. Well, I guess you left. Alrighty. Oh, here he's back.
Everybody,
Okay, there you are.
better mark your question number 23 if we play that one again.
Okay. I got it. Good night. Thank you. Okay, good night, family. I love each and every one of y'all. And keep Santa in your prayers because he's going to have a rough going with it for a while. Just pray that God comforts them and gives them peace. And remember Teacup in your prayers, Chris in your prayers, Cindy in your prayers for traveling, Julius and Jared, Betty and Steve. Just remember each and every one of our family members. If God places one on your heart or in your mind, stop and pray because you never know what they're going through. And I love each and every one of y'all. And I will see y'all on Gator Girls tomorrow night. So y'all get a break from me. Good night.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. this road I'm on.